are extremely proud of our students' creativity.
Still where we have our startup center that does work in terms of supporting new business models.
The idea is students are really at the center.
Each farm offers you the ability to become the best you can.
I feel myself here like I'm in some Turkish all-inclusive resort, you know?
What if a school could turn your child into an entrepreneur before they even graduate? Today, we're exploring H-Farm International School, where students don't just memorize facts, they become creators, innovators, and future leaders. The Learn Beyond Limits philosophy transforms everyday learning into an adventure, while student development follows 6 dimensions of success. This progressive approach challenges everything traditional education stands for.
I think what's more interesting, you can't see it, but you can feel it, is that mindset that's coming from startup.
So it's a very business-oriented.
It is, it is. Yes. But also we are extremely proud of our students' creativity.
Yeah.
And you know, like we are, I don't know if you had the pleasure to visit our lesson.
No, not yet.
But if you go and you see lessons, the idea is students are really at the center. And students' creativity is something we are extremely proud of, and we give them a full platform in each and every classroom.
So it's like very project-based. IB itself is very project-based, isn't it? And very hands-on. Are we walking right way? Or?
Yeah.
Well, there is always a right way.
It's always right.
Yeah. Actually,
what is this place over there?
it's a field for bikes.
Rabbits?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. For
yes,
bikes?
For BMX, I think.
No, BMX is somewhere else.
Well,
No, we have another one here.
It's another one.
Yeah, this is a different one. It's a bit of off-road BMX course, and then there is the official one over there. But as you can see, there is not a right or wrong way to walk, because you can always choose wherever you want to go.
You know, I feel myself here like I'm in some Turkish all-inclusive resort, you know, with all those chairs, with the music, you know.
So the philosophy behind
it's like almost like the animators is going to be coming.
Yes, exactly. The philosophy behind, I don't know if you noticed, it's an open campus.
Yeah.
And the philosophy behind the open campus is we want each and every visitor to be welcome and to feel like being at home. So you see chairs, armchairs.
So you can
chill there.
Yes, and green spaces where usually today it's not a very sunny or blue sky day, but people like to sit around and talk, also visitors, and exchange ideas. What a better place than this?
Yeah, absolutely. And just beside the chairs, you can read our motto of the school, Learn Beyond Limits, that can easily explain our philosophy of pushing our students to battle through the status quo, to always think outside of the box, to just not stop on reading books or doing hands-on approach, but going also to the Maldives to take care of the coral reefs and try to preserve our environment, or to build a new vehicle to help other persons with problems walking to easily move around the campus.
Be global citizens.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Be global citizens.
So I think what Vittoria gave few very good examples of what it means to study at H-Farm, but just to give a bit of a low resolution picture, we co-created together with staff our own guiding document, which is called the 6 Dimensions of Success. By that, what we mean is, when we think about success is not just a one-sided prism. It's not just one-sided shape figure, but actually it has more nuances. And we elaborated 6 different ones, where academic success is one of those, probably the most important, of course, but not the only one.
No, of course not.
And you said global citizens.
Even for universities, you know, they don't look at just at academic results. They look at you as a whole. When you go to Oxford or Cambridge, for instance,
Yes.
for those interviews.
Yes.
What else did you do at the school?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, because we know that, we thought, okay, how can we go beyond that? So we thought other 5 dimensions, in addition to the academic dimension, is the emotional success.
Yeah.
How can you be balanced as an individual? How can you be emotionally balanced so that you can be good also with others? And that really connects with
Go back.
Yeah.
with another aspect, which is the social success.
Social success.
So you are emotionally balanced, but also are you good enough to connect with other people? Because you may be extremely good as a mathematician.
It's very important these days, you know. That's what many kids, new generation, they struggle with. Social skills, they lack social skills.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Do you have
And in addition to that, we have also another dimension. There is the community success. There is strictly connected to the social dimension, because if you will achieve this success in the social, so understanding what is important to be connected to others, you will realize that your impact in the world is extremely important.
It's very important.
Ever noticed how H-Farm's mission sounds more like a startup manifesto than a typical school statement? They're committed to raising students who transform ideas into action, quite bold for an international institution. The philosophy centers on adaptability rather than mere knowledge accumulation, which means developing critical thinking, research skills, and readiness for 21st century challenges. What sets them apart is their open ambition to lead among private schools through a distinctive blend of academic rigor and experimental learning.
Now, we are also not only an international school, we have day students, but we also have boarding students. We have boarding facilities over there, and we have shy of 200 students and growing. And what we want is we create a good sense, a good spirit, good community spirit. And that spins around the idea of what constitutes the identity of an H-Farm student. So how can you be someone who is emotionally balanced, socially connected, but with the ability to move masses of people, to be a point of reference for others. This being someone who created an algorithm and applied that in computer science to create something better, to solve a problem that interests or affects millions of people, or being this someone who is advocating for a good cause, the environment, or someone who wants to help others in need, or simply being someone who wants to think about important, crucial questions and being more of a philosopher. We don't care. We are not really caring much about who these students want to be tomorrow, but what we really care is to nurture what's in a nutshell, what's the vocation, what is the passion, what is the distinctive element that each of us has.
So you're trying to find that passion, that talent, because many kids, they have hidden talents. Even their parents don't know what these talents are.
Exactly.
It's so important. I'm really sorry for those kids, talented kids, but they just don't use it.
Exactly. And how do we do that? We do that by being carefully listening to our students, by creating opportunities for Socratic dialogues.
Who chooses a boarding school with such an unconventional approach? Families who value multiculturalism and invest in modern educational methods typically gravitate here. These parents understand how technology and STEAM subjects shape future careers, and many are expats or international professionals seeking flexibility in university choices for their children. The developmental approach attracts those who prioritize leadership qualities alongside academic achievement. Interestingly, entrepreneurial families seem particularly drawn to this environment, as if the innovative spirit proves contagious.
Behind yourself, welcome home, explorer, dreamers, pirates.
Pirates? Okay.
Yeah, because we want them to go beyond, right?
Oh, yeah.
To be almost corsairs.
Want to show you
Amazing.
a wall
Thanks a lot.
with
I
lot
really
of-
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Same.
It was a different thing.
Oh, look at this. Okay, so what's going on?
This
It's
was
a-
part of a project.
It's the future civil engineers building bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
We like building bridges and connecting people and cultures and places.
Because it was part of an economics and business project, actually.
Not an
physics,
engineering
Yeah.
not
project.
Yeah.
math.
Everything now is interconnected.
I want to show you a wall.
A wall.
Yes, a
Yeah,
wall.
go on, tell me.
And you can ask, what is interesting in a wall? You will see.
Yeah?
We'll see why.
Okay, surprise me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because probably you will
10 reasons.
remember
That wall?
that I said that H-Farm was founded as a startup incubator.
Uh-huh.
So we are trying to deliver this message to the students to always have an entrepreneurship mindset.
Listen,
And-
Victoria, I was so keen when I was on top of that
the hill.
Yeah,
building.
on the hill.
I wanted to roll down.
No,
You know that
this
our
is the
students
do, but it's the second. Actually,
I will be the first agent to do that.
the first agent, but not the very first person to say that
Yeah.
or wanting to do it. I had
Or to run very fast.
No, I wanted
and
to
finish-
roll down.
and finish
exactly
the-
last week. I had a teacher. I got in touch last year, and he wants to work here or would like to work here.
Yeah.
And he said, I want to roll down from that hill. That's my dream. So he said, if you employ me, if you hire me, that's
Yeah.
the first thing I will do.
But you know where it's part of tradition of our graduation ceremony, our students, our graduates go up as a symbol of all the things the steps that they
Yeah.
have to do to receive, to achieve their diploma.
good
And it's
tradition.
part of our ceremony as tradition.
Very good tradition.
It's a very nice, and if you can imagine, it's a steep side of the hill, as you could see.
Yeah.
And teachers are at the side, cheering up,
Yeah,
and the success.
And,
the
and
success
this is
of
just the start
That's
of the
just the start of
ceremony.
the-
Go
ceremony.
Beavers, go Beavers!
What do graduates actually walk away with? First, an international baccalaureate diploma that opens university doors worldwide. The numbers speak volumes. 2024 graduates achieved 92% exam success, above the global average. Many continue to prestigious universities across Europe and North America. But the most valuable outcomes resist easy measurement, critical thinking, self-confidence, public speaking ability. H-Farm equips them not just with knowledge, but with tools for navigating a rapidly changing world.
So this is the wall, actually.
This is the wall.
50 tips for next entrepreneurs.
Uh-huh.
And,
Hey!
and you can read very important
I'm not gonna read them
topics
all.
and sentences.
Yeah.
But that's a sort of some food for thought for students, but also for staff. You know, you can read once a day, or you can stop and pause and think.
But the most important one is the last.
Have fun. You should have fun all throughout, you know? In my opinion, every 50
Because
steps.
every sentence that is written here is really important for the next entrepreneurs and for students. But the most important overall is having fun through all around the process. Because if you will if you will study maths, chemistry, English literature, having fun at the same time, it will become a completely different thing. That is why we have music, the hill, and you can roll down.
Roll down, yeah. You know, I travel and visit schools, universities, I did mention to you, because I think this is the right way to get to know your partner. And that way you can find the best match, student and institution, by getting to know personally, not going to the school fairs, you know, personally, but also because of number 42.
Get out of there.
Yeah, because of number 42.
It's true, it's true.
No?
You have to go
You agree?
Yeah.
out of your comfort zone and explore the world.
Nice.
Okay.
Intrigued by these innovative methods, Maryadi can guide you through the application process for international schools. We maintain direct contacts with admissions teams and understand the nuances of private school selection. Our consultations are so useful. You'll find booking links in the description below.
And then this area of the campus is the original and still is to this day kind of corporate part of our corporate headquarters of H Farm. So this is still where we have our startup center that does work in terms of supporting new business models and new startup ideas, and where we have the main H Farm corporate offices. And then,
So you have some like startup businesses actually sitting there?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. That was kind of the main idea of H Farm right at the very beginning when it was founded 20 years ago, as a startup incubator. So a welcoming place for young business people to grow and develop their business ideas in a very
Human
fertile,
farm.
in a very fertile, human farm.
Let's say human success farm. Yeah.
Curious to see this international school in action? Check out our other H Farm videos, where we tour the campus, speak with current students, and showcase their programs. Watching modern educational approaches unfold in real time offers insights no description can match. All video links are available in the description.
And let me introduce you this time to Alberto, business and economics teacher. What a great place to be a business and economics teacher.
Absolutely.
H Farm School. The history of the school. Well, obviously you know the history of the school.
There is no better place.
No better place. And the very original setting. I have visited hundreds of schools.
Right.
Around the world, you know.
It's something
you're
unique.
So lucky.
It's something unique.
Your business students, economics students are so lucky to be here.
Yep.
Please briefly explain why, because we touched on that already.
Very simple and very, in a simple way to say, I think they're very lucky to be here because H Farm offers you a unique possibility to become the best you can. And we do something even better, that we don't do this automatically. We don't convert yourself into the best you can be. You do it yourself. Here we offer you the possibilities. You have all the facilities, all the instruments. You have teachers with great experience. You have the startup center. And now you can come here and develop yourself and doing it with all the possibilities we have. I would say that's what makes H Farm unique, that we can make yourself the best version of yourself. You have all the tools you need. That's what makes us special, and that's why our students and even our teachers, even myself, I consider so fortunate to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With having the startup center just next door is incredible.
It's next door, yeah. And we have that pool of experts there that normally they come to our classes.
I was gonna ask, so they
Right.
do visit you as well?
We try to leverage as much as we can that amazing resource we have. And for that we invite them over, they talk to our students, they tell them how to present a business idea, they tell them how to develop, they give them a structure, they
Project
give them...
development, yeah.
Exactly. So that's a great resource, and we are trying to leverage it as much as we can, Absolutely.
You as a business and economics teacher, how practical you try to make, or not try, you make your lessons?
As much as I can as well, because
It's not just all about SWOT analysis, is it?
no, absolutely
Yeah.
not. They have to do the SWOT analysis.
Yeah, they have to do, yeah.
But it goes beyond that. We are trying to build a program that goes beyond the classroom, right? Especially in this school where our classrooms, physical classroom, opens up to the natural space, right? And to the outside world. Well,
Campus is amazing.
campus is amazing. That's what we're trying to prepare our students for, right? For that future. They will eventually need to leave the classroom and they need to be prepared for that future. So our lessons, and especially or particularly this business program, we're trying to build it on a way that goes beyond the classroom, right?
So
And
is this, sorry for interrupting, is this
no.
like real life business cases?
Yeah, they're not only, we not only study real life business cases, they have to come out with their own projects. So they work together in groups, right? They come up with the ideation, they come up with the problem they want to solve, they come up with the idea to solve that problem. And then after working the whole year together across the school, across departments, they have to show it to the world. We organize a demo night event that, let's say, stop the school for a day. Everybody comes together and see what our students have done. So it's not only business in the classroom, those business ideas come to life. And when they come to life and when they show us the best they can be, we have the connection with the Startup Center to continue.
This is what future-focused education looks like, where a boarding school becomes a place for developing entrepreneurial thinking and leadership rather than just absorbing information. H-Farm demonstrates that international education can be both rigorous and genuinely inspiring. If this video revealed something new about progressive schools, a like helps more parents discover these educational opportunities. Subscribe to continue exploring international education with us. Many more fascinating schools and universities await. See you in the next episode.